MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Emilio Gonzalez, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. On, he pops it up. And this will land foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gonzalez isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swing and miss guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting first, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Striding in, Pete Armstrong. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Justin Steele gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
The third baseman, Ricky Raimo.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Next to bat for the Giants, Nick Livingston. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. One out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Into the box now, Joseph Arnold, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 0-2. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa. First offering on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half, it's strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 6, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Livingston is there, 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jason.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, out that.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Ryan Buckner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down and the inning continues. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Buckner, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Raul Mendoza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Adrian Manuel.
So coming to the plate, Adrian Manuel. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And the pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Whoa, that's inside.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Line, but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Reggie Rivas.
In now, Reggie Rivas. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Rivas stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready with another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Charles Smith would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting center, the catcher, Charles.
Standing in, Charles Smith, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
No, that's low.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Steele, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Justin Steele.
Pitch on the way. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Embry brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8
Now
pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
In now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Embry, the runner at second with 1 away. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. 1 out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And when first base opened, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in once again, Pete Armstrong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sosa has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Sito Suzuki, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. To short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Emilio Gonzalez.
So here now is the pitcher, Emilio Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ricky Raimo.
Digging in, Ricky Raimo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trey Myers answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Trey Myers.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. So a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now. Ryan Buckner, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan.
So digging in now, Ryan Buckner. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Justin Steele. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Nick Livingston, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled away. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher. He still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So in now for San Francisco, Joseph Arnold. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Raul Mendoza waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Raul Mendoza. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Mendoza is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That's inside.
Still 1-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Adrian Manuel, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Reggie Rivas. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Earl Donovan will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 41, Earl Donovan.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A ball and a strike. Santiago, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
The next Cub up, Pete Armstrong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's off the second archway. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa. Pitch outside, the throw. Throw won't get him. Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Sito Suzuki. Pitch on the way.
Ball at the stairs.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Up top, it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The 3-2 pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Charles Smith, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Samuel Franco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Samuel Franco.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
3-2 full count. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, third baseman, Ricky.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Ricky Raimo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home.
1-1.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. 0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Guadalupe Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Guadalupe Hernandez.
Now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Jesse Padilla.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 5th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bouncer to the left side, gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Line drive to center field. Mendoza is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Buckner. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, Joseph Arnold will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Raul Mendoza.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Raul Mendoza. First pitch on its way. Grounded weakly toward third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Adrian Manuel.
So stepping in, Adrian Manuel. Pitch number 100 on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Killian Melendez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12.
Jimmy Grimes is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Grimes, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball inside. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
Lined into right, a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, J.C. Embry popped him up. Raimo ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Ready now, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready with the 0-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Sammy Sosa will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Luke Little gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luke Little.
Leading off the inning, Reggie Rivas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Ball 2 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Charles Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Suzuki will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0.
Ladies and
Maxwell
gentlemen,
Place
your
has
attention,
been summoned
please.
from the bullpen as
Now
he'll do
pitching
so to
for the
start the
Giants,
8th.
Number 45, Maxwell Place.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sito
fielder.
Suzuki.
Sito Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Nope.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Fouled off. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready for another chance? Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2. Nope. Outside.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. From the stretch,
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nicholas Horner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nicholas Horner.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Horner is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Thomas Nicholas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 1, Thomas
Willis Rogers will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the pitch. Now it's 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Ricky.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Raimo. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
A runner at first with no outs here. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's count 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Nick Livingston.
Into the box now, Nick Livingston, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Kipnis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 8 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants nothing. Cody Allen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Cody Allen.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, J.C. Embry. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Manuel has a play. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now in the box, Freddie Santiago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping into the box, Pete Armstrong. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Joseph Arnold, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Arnold.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1 pitch on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again. Swing
and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Raul Mendoza comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Adrian Manuel.
Now at the plate, Adrian Manuel, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And they start him out away with a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Last strike here for the Giants. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Steele notches his 3rd win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Emilio Gonzalez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Thomas Nicholas works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.